Fashion Insider friends, what is up? This is the Fashion Crimes podcast where I cover all things fashion, style, shopping, style inspiration, and interview incredible small business owners who are changing the fashion industry for the better. Yes, I'm the best friend you never knew you needed and the poster child for fashion over 40. And I mean way after 40. Say it with me, fashion and style are your friends, not your enemies. I'm Holly Cates, your favorite personal stylist, and let's keep it real, the only Holly you need to know. Turn it up, because I got a lot to say, and I am super stoked you're here. It's Fashion Crimes Podcast Friday, which means you're hanging with me for the next 30. I don't know how your day can get any better. I'm just saying. Welcome to episode 218 with the only Holly that you need to know, of course. Are you new here? Is this your first time joining us? If yes, then make sure you put a reminder in your calendar each week to tune in and join us for all of this free fashion content every single Friday of your life. If you are a fashion bestie already, thank you so much for coming back. And I hope that you share this and other episodes with all of your fabulous people in your life, especially your fabulous fashionable friends. I'm super pumped. You fit us in your busy schedule and you have hopped on the fall style train this season. This is something that can totally kind of be sort of confusing and annoying if you don't know what you're shopping for, or you don't know how, or don't feel like you have the right clothes to transition properly into fall. With as hot as it has been here, there are some things that are universal fashion crimes for fall and in life, like summer sandals or flip-flops in the fall months. And my favorite, of course, Crocs and anything camo. That goes for anything. There is no case that you can plead that will get me to find you not guilty of those fashion crimes in fashion court. Sorry, not sorry. But on the flip side of that, just because the weather gets colder does not mean that you can hunker down and use excuses not to wear a quote unquote, I'm using air quotes here, real outfit because of the whole being comfortable thing. Plea, oldest excuse in the book. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's start off by addressing the best thing that's happened to the Fashion Crimes podcast since ever. Did y'all listen to last week's episode, which was episode 217 with one of the most iconic women in show business, Pam Grier? Did ya? I can't tell you how important this is that you learn all about Pam Grier, who is the OG badass herself. Okay. Let's just give snaps to Pam for coming on the show to speak about her career, history, present day life, and her wisdom. She is just the gift that keeps on giving. And did she say? She did say she was going to come back for a part 2. And P.S., I have it on record just in case. Please go back and listen to this epic, memorable, remarkable episode with fashion bestie and queen, actress, and activist Pam Grier. Not only the first woman, but the first Black woman action hero on the silver screen from the 1960s and 70s, 80s too. How sick is that? We were so lucky to catch her on a great day when she did indeed say yes, that she would let me interview her. Yes. In fashion news this week, there were several articles that I researched and found out and learned about transitional pieces and fall dresses that I think that you should have, which I thought was podcast worthy, of course, because I need to help you figure out how to elevate your style through this upcoming fall season. Now, the underlying message here is effortless dressing with chic dresses, skirts and loafers, flats, and boots. Everywhere I turn, boots. Be that as it may, it's important to survey your fall and transitional clothes to see what you have and, more importantly, what you don't have yet. Okay. During my research, I did notice quite a few people of importance using the term outfit formula, which essentially is just a list of items that make up an outfit. But I thought we could go over a few examples to help you put things together easily and put outfits together quickly without the stress. Then we're going to talk about fall dresses, one of my favorite topics, of course, and which ones are on your Pinterest board this week. So you have some examples of what's trending and hot this fall season for 2024. So last year, I published my first book, Stop Making These Fashion Mistakes. Did y'all know that Stop Making These Fashion Mistakes ranked #1 on Amazon under the fashion and style category? If you haven't gotten your copy yet, just know that it's about a 15-minute read and it makes a fantastic gift. Is your image holding you back? Or do you know someone whose image is holding them back? This captivating and quick style guide can help you instantly break the cycle of feeling like you look just okay and good enough to feeling empowered and self-confident. It describes in detail the top fashion and style mistakes that people make without even knowing it. While learning these short style principles, you're soon going to understand why keeping your closet out of chaos, wearing the correct fitting undergarments, and dressing according to your lifestyle and body type can do nothing but evolve your personal style. How many of you still need to get rid of shit in your closet? If I'm talking to you, it's okay. It's okay. You'll get there. And here's all I have to say. Once you start, you won't be able to stop. Getting dressed is something that should add joy and confidence to your everyday life, not bring you down. Get your copy today, and if you get a copy and write me a review on Amazon, not only will you get a shout out, you can win an opportunity for me to interview you on the podcast about any wardrobe issues that you have for me to solve on air. If you are in need of some help, the first step, of course, is awareness, but get the book, send me a DM or an email and let me know. And then you can get an opportunity to have your style questions and problems answered on air. Now, that's a sweet deal if you ask me. So I would like to be flooded with positive 5-star reviews on Amazon. I'm just saying I have put that in the universe and let it be so. But it's really not about me. It's all about you, because your closet's going to look amazeballs and you're going to be like, I should have done this 2 years ago. I should have done this last year. Should have done this when I had my last baby, blah, 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 blah. And then when I interview you, you're only going to get more help for free. So there's that. Let's talk about what I've watched this week. We have been watching Only Murders in the Building, which started out great. I mean, great. But now they're really reaching. However, it's still such a cute show. I mean, super cute. Oh, snap. You know what else I've been watching? Dress My Tour on Hulu. Now, I don't know how old this show is or if it's new, but it's really good. And I have been sucked in, which is totally weird because I don't love reality shows. This show, Dress My Tour, this is about 12 fashion designers that have a different design challenge every single week, fashion design. Also, each week, they bring on a singer or rap star or artist who is looking for a designer to work with them on tour to create looks for them and their team, like backup dancers and people like that. I can honestly say it has totally kept my attention, and it's like a guilty pleasure for me. Anyway, it's also inspiring to me to get more creative over these next few months when I'm in isolation due to my bone marrow transplant. And speaking of my transplant, can I just say that I want to thank every single person who has emailed me and reached out to me, wishing me health and a very fast recovery. Y'all, that is just so sweet. And in all honesty, I don't want to keep bringing it up each week because I'm not trying to bring y'all down, okay, and get depressed. However, I just want to acknowledge those of you that are reaching out to me, that really lifts my spirits and it's really sweet and it makes me feel good. So thank you for that. It just totally lifts my spirits. And just to get this out of the way, I want you to know I'm not scared. I'm not sad. I'm not like, poor me or why me or anything like that. I mean, I literally have nothing to complain about. Nothing. I have everything I need. And I feel like there are so many people who don't have a high rate of success in treatment like myself. So my heart and thoughts go out to those people who have cancer or a shaky or not so great prognosis, wondering if your treatment's going to work or if this is something that will haunt you for the rest of your days, which is, once you have cancer, it's like this little rain cloud that's constantly a little reminder. Is it coming back? Is it not coming back? Did they get it all? So we have to be grateful. I have to be grateful for everything that I have and every day that somebody reaches out to me just to let me know that they're thinking about me. So snaps to those of you who have written in and thank you, thank you, thank you. But I don't think this is going to haunt me for the rest of my days. And I hope it doesn't. But after I'm done with my transplant, but I do have the next 2 years of maintenance after I'm done. So I'm far from done after my transplant. If you want to know more, or if you think this subject is totally tragic and bores you and you don't want me to like remind you of it, I'm totally trying to purposely not bring it up so we can stick to the subject at hand, which is me helping you look better than all your friends. Okay? Duh. That's the reason why we're here. Oh my God. Okay. Can we just talk about my wig for 1 second? Sorry. I actually picked up my wig last Saturday and I wasn't loving the way they styled it because to me, it did not look as natural on my hairline, like in the front on my forehead, as it could be, even though they claim to style your wig before you leave the store. So we went out that night with friends and Jonathan was like, you should totally practice wearing your wig. And I was like, okay. So I wore it out and I completely felt like Morticia Adams as it was so thick and it was so much hair. I could not stop touching with it and messing with it. And it kept like going down on my forehead. Like it was a fashion tragedy. Okay. I called my hairstylist, Tiara. Shout out to Tiara this week. Okay. She is a godsend. I was like, you need to help me with this wig. I don't know what to do. It's too thick. I look like Morticia Adams. She was like, cool, come in on Monday, which was this past Monday. And when I left her studio, half that shit was on the cutting room floor. Okay. It looks so much better. I cannot. Oh my God. It feels so much lighter. It looks so much more natural now that she has styled it correctly. So please stay tuned for pics. And I do have a video that I'm going to post on Instagram. Stay tuned for that. So let's discuss what exactly is an outfit formula. An outfit formula is a cohesive list of items that make a complete outfit. Now, you can try this in your own closet with items you already have, of course, and you can switch it up any way you like. So think of this as like a blank canvas where you figure out what you're wearing on top and on bottom, and then you can get creative with accessories. There are some apps that can do this, yes, but a lot of them, you have to take pictures of every single thing that you own, upload it, and the algorithm shows you different outfit formulas. It kind of used to be a thing like 3 years ago, 5 years ago, not thinking it is anymore, but I don't know anyone who actually uses one of these apps. You really don't need an app, to be honest with you, when you can do it yourself. So here's a few examples. Think of it sort of like a math equation. First, you pick a skirt, then a top, perhaps a jacket or sweater over top, and then a shoe. It could be a boot or a sneaker, depending on where you're going. Then you want to accessorize from there. So start at the top, and then you go to the bottom. When I say the top, I mean your head. When I say the bottom, that means your feet. Let's say you have your top and bottom. Then you add accessories such as earrings, scarves, necklaces, bracelets, and rings. You can add a watch. You can add a belt. You can also add an optional third piece like a blazer, a jacket, or a sweater. Say you're a person who has to get out fast in the morning, okay? You could take 20 minutes at night before you go to sleep and create 3 outfit formulas, one with jeans, one with a skirt, and one with a dress. That way, you can have 3 cohesive outfit formulas for the week and hang them in your closet separately so you know which is which. This way, all you have to do in the mornings is accessorize. Hopefully, this will and can cut down on time when you get ready because you will have done the work the night before. If you're in the market for some new items this season, then here's a list of some things that have been hot sellers so far. Okay. But believe it or not, the long denim skirt is everywhere right now. Everywhere. And I love a denim A-line skirt. I actually have one of those. Love that. But the trend right now is a straight skirt. It's not a style that does it for me, but I've seen it look super chic and I actually get it. I understand it. When wanting to purchase something like this, understand that fit is key. Okay. It can totally look boxy if the length is way too long. It should come either one of 2 ways, right below the knee or midi length, which is literally halfway between your knee and your ankle. If you are vertically challenged, the length does need to be perfect. Otherwise, you can look like a Mennonite or someone from the Duggar family, which is not a compliment. It is actually a fashion crime. If this is a trend that you are willing to try, most denim companies have come out with straight long skirts. Levi's, NYDJ, which is not your daughter's jeans, Frame, and Mother have some ones that now I want to get. Jump on that trend if you're feeling it. Hot tip, hot tip. They come in rises just like denim. So make sure it comes up high enough on your waist or see if the one you like offers a choice in the rise. Next on the list, sleeveless sweaters are in and can go with absolutely anything. This to me is one of the greatest transitional pieces as you can throw a jacket over it and take it off when it gets hot later in the day. You certainly can't go wrong with the color. Neutrals to bold colors, all the colors. This is something that you will have in your wardrobe forever. Just FYI, if you get something that's cashmere blend, or wool blend, this is something that you will probably have to take to the dry cleaners. So when you're purchasing, please make sure the length isn't too long and that it comes right to the waist to actually show off your waist. You don't want a sleeveless sweater coming past your butt, okay? Some brands that you might want to check out for something like this: Mahe, Rag & Bone, Legence, not sure if I'm saying that right, L'Agence, and Veronica Beard. And speaking of sleeveless sweaters, you should really entertain the possibility of a sleeveless sweater dress. Styling this with tights or knee-high boots is absolutely the way to go. And according to Vogue, you can style this with a leather blazer. What I loved about looking for leather blazers for your Pinterest board were the different jewel tone colors. Burgundy, olive green, red, and blue are great choices if you want to explore this idea. Again, I've seen burgundy. I've never seen a cobalt blue leather blazer. It was sick. I am fully supporting you in this decision if you're into getting a leather blazer. Now, if the prices do scare you off, then a vegan leather or faux leather blazer is totally acceptable. Off the shoulder or cold shoulder tops are a hot ticket item. I remember the first off the shoulder outfit I had in the 7th grade. It was yellow and black striped. I should totally find that picture. I'm sure Jenny has it. And it was an off the shoulder top with matching shorts. And that's how much I love the off the shoulder look. And it's back. It's been back. It's never really been out, but they're just showing it again, which means now it's on trend. And it doesn't have to be a sweater. It could be a blouse. It could be a t-shirt. It could be a regular shirt that just has cold shoulders. It could be a blend, any kind of polyester, not polyester, but any kind of wool blend or cashmere blend. Cardigans are making a comeback as well. I've totally noticed. Again, so something 90s inspired, sticking around for another go round. Labels like Vince, Z Supply, Theory, Reformation, and Sync Accept have super cute cardigans. And I was really impressed by the selection that I found. A cardigan is something that I totally wore 25 years ago. Used to wear cardigans like it was my job. I stopped. Now I'm considering getting a few more. Found some really cute ones. So make sure you go to your Pinterest board and see what is available to you. For shoes, like I said before, flats right now, all the rage. Mary Jane's, ballet flats, mesh flats, and loafers are very, very popular and trending like crazy. And yes, I have totally seen penny loafers, literally penny loafers on the Vogue website. The OG Weegens from Bass, they're back. I couldn't believe it. Knee boots seem to be one of the most popular styles this season for both flats and high heels. Dolce Vita has some great loafers and Mary Jane flats as well. Now, for fall dresses, there's some really unique dresses that look different and edgy to me that I wanted to mention. Some are deconstructed and have very unique detailing, and others are just more traditional. Whatever your taste level is, you'll find something you love again on your board. Brands like Reese, Doen, that I really love that brand, Doen, Simkai, one of my favorites, and Staud have styles to choose from that are in a very moderate price range that will stay in style for seasons to come. When shopping for dresses, consider opting for an A-line style as it's very flattering on most, if not all, body types. It's my favorite style. Doesn't have to be yours, but especially if you're not used to wearing an A-line, give it a try. See if you like it. Remember also that wearing a dress doesn't necessarily mean you are overdressed or too dressy. Dresses are an easy solution when wanting to be comfortable and don't want to go through the trouble of coordinating an outfit with different pieces. Put on a jacket, a shoe, a dress, and jewelry, and you're out the door. They are my absolute go-to, more than pants. I mean, especially in the summer. Again, all this stuff is on your Pinterest board. And there are so many things that are coming out and trending, especially going into winter, like suede and leather and liquid leather and metallics. Things like this that have been around for the past few seasons haven't really shifted that much, but make sure you get something like, say, if you want to get some leather jeans or some leather pants, make sure the fit is killer. If the fit is number one on your style priority list, you can't go wrong. Then you can wear those leather pants forever. And I don't care if they're fake leather. It doesn't matter. I have real leather pants. I have fake leather pants. I wear both. I'm just using that as an example, especially if you want to get a blazer that's metallic or jacquard or some kind of quilted fabric. If you want to do the oversized look, you only go one size up, really, so you can like zhuzh up the sleeves. If you want sweaters, if you want a cardigan sweater, make sure it comes right to the waist. You don't want stuff hanging over your hips and hanging over your butt. That is not the look right now. Show off your waist. That's all I'm trying to tell you to do. Okay. Show off your waist because I'm sure it's a good one. And we want people to see it because that is the key to style. Having your clothes fit you, make people look at you and they think that you have lost weight. Your energy is going to be different. If you don't believe me, try it. It's a foolproof plan. Shoutouts this week. Sirwee, she emailed me and she was like, oh my God, how are you doing? How are you feeling? How's it going? By the way, do you like these jeans? Am I too short? And I said, girl, no. First of all, I love these jeans. They look great on you. And if you are indeed vertically challenged, which she said she was, it doesn't mean you look short and squatty. If jeans fit you and they're not too long, try them with a heel, try them with a boot. Make sure you do something a little bit different. If you're going to buy a pair of boots, why don't you get a fun color that's super different and a little bit out of your comfort zone, or get a pattern boot? I told her I like the jeans. I told her to keep them. She's like, what do I wear with them? I said, a cute top and some boots. and make sure your top comes to your waist. And she's like, right on, I got it. Thank you for writing in. Thank you for thinking of me. Darlene from LA, big shout out to Darlene. She wanted to know how I was doing. Again, she was like, oh my God, you've got this. This so is, I mean, something that you are going to beat. Like, I'm not even worried about it. You have such a great attitude. Darlene, love you. That was so sweet of you. And she was like, by the way, can you give me some suggestions that have quality pieces for online shopping? I listed a bunch of brands that I looked up and went on all of their websites. So, Darlene, I hope you got some good suggestions for good quality pieces like you were asking for. And if you need more help, hit me up again. Thank you so much, Darlene, for writing in. Always love hearing from you. And you are really sweet to be thinking of me. Again, Sarah wrote in this week and Catherine wrote in this week, checking on me. How you doing? What's up? What's down? What's going on? Can't wait to say your wig. Oh my God, you're going to look great. You're going to look amazing. Y'all, love it. Not looking forward to going bald. Got to say that. Okay. Not looking forward to it, but my wig is on point right now. I do have to say that. Not going to lie. It's on point. So stay tuned to my Instagram so y'all can see my new wig, and it does look really good. So I'm also getting another wig, which Tiara's going to order for me, and she can do this better than me. So I'm not worried about it. I just love hearing from y'all. I've said that 100 times. So thank you, Sirwee, Darlene from LA, Sarah, and Catherine, yet once again for writing in just to say hey and see how I was doing. And I will always write you back. P.S. Okay? Always, always, always. That concludes the episode this week. Go to your Pinterest board, check it out. Please send this to somebody who you think needs new clothes or who needs fall fashion help. There's no shame in it. Everybody needs help sometimes, a lot of times, really. And people who are you're looking at who are in your social circle and you're like, girl, we need to improve on this. Send them the Pinterest board. Send them to Amazon. Make them buy my book. Or you can absolutely put in their email into the pop-up box on the Fashion Crimes Podcast website, and they're going to get a newsletter with all of this information delivered straight to their inbox every single week. And don't forget our new bestie, Pam Greer. I've known her for quite a long time, been asking her to be on the podcast for a long time, and she finally couldn't say no anymore. So go back and check out last week's episode with Pam Greer. I'm so grateful that y'all tuned in this week. And you know what? We're going to keep on keeping on. Okay. Make sure that you let me know how you're doing. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been the Fashion Crimes Podcast with the only Holly you need to know, the hostess with the mostest. And as always, always, always your favorite personal stylist. Take it easy. Don't stress out. Got this. Clean out your closet and hit me up. Y'all have a fabulous, fashionable week. See you next week. Bye.